Hey everyone, this is Cubastic. We have finally got to this puzzle. This is an incredible puzzle, man. It is written on the box, but I can see it's Sherlock Holmes. I almost read it Sherlock Homeless. But he's not. He's got a house, he's even packed at 221B Baker Street. Well guys, I have waited a long time for this moment, and now I'm finally going to solve this puzzle. By the way, this is the first time I've ever taken it out of a box. It is indeed Sherlock Holmes, and he really lives on Baker Street. And judging by the packaging, it says here that this puzzle costs 12 euros, and we need to turn Sherlock Holmes into a cube like this. And then we need to get it back. I don't know how hard it's gonna be, but it's gonna be fun for sure. Let's take a closer look at this man. Let's look at the way he looks. He has hands, by the way, they even move, and he looks like the Nutcracker. And he has legs, which also... Oh, he can even go somewhere. It's fun. A really nice puzzle. It looks really interesting. It has many different mechanics, many parts of different sizes. There are little blocks like this. I don't know what functions they have in this puzzle, but we can try to solve it. Well, his wooden parts are attached with a rubber band that ties them together. And so we can move these parts in different directions, just by pulling or sanding this elastic band. So we can warp him a little bit, and he even has a head. It looks very strange. Okay, let's try to make a cube out of him. Let's take another look at it. The cube we have should be like 3x3, like a regular Rubik's Cube. See, it has 3 squares. And in order to solve this puzzle, I want to time it. Let's take the timer, press the start button, and here we go. So we did it, the timer counts the time, and we begin to solve this puzzle. The first thing I want to understand, although I think I already figured out that it's a 3x3 cube, and now I have to sort of put all these parts together so that there's not a single detail bigger than 3. Look, in the center, right in the middle of this Holmes, we have a square like this. So I found our basis. I think this square, the torso, has a size of 2x2, but the whole Sherlock will fold into a 3x3 cube. So I think I should fold his head like this in relation to the torso, and we will have the side of 3 parts. And we will need to sort all the other details in the same way. You can't go beyond this torso. Only this way it will work. I hope I'm doing it right. You know, it's a lot harder than I thought. At first I thought it was some childish, awkward and very easy puzzle, but as you can see, it is very difficult to solve. If you put this in here and that here, then we have a 3x3 cube. This is the border of our cube. 3 layers and 3 layers. And all this, do we need to put all this body inside? It will be difficult. Let it be this way. Oh, look, it's quite strange. I noticed that this black foot here, it's like it takes up 1.5 cells. I mean, it's not exactly 2 cells like the head, you see. The head takes up 2 cells and the foot takes up 1.5 cells, and I don't know what to do with that. And this foot goes here. Oh, look, I already have an almost complete 3x3 cube. And all that remains is to place this foot. It doesn't work. That's a clever Sherlock Holmes. And you know what I think? I don't think it's going to work. I figured out where the difficulty lies. These 2 legs have to be next to each other, because 2 times 1.5 equals 3, and this is exactly one side of the cube. So they will create one side. But for example, if we put the foot like this, we will miss half. And in that case, we will not have enough space for a full foot. So they definitely need to be put next to each other, and it's the main point. This is the main difficulty. Houston, we have a problem. Sherlock doesn't look very good. He doesn't look like a man anymore. So, Sherlock, I know your secret. Your feet have to be together. So, well, it doesn't work. I'm trying to combine them, but they don't match in the same plane. Damn, they are at different levels. Why? It would be very difficult. If only they could combine. Now, this is what the ideal side of our cube should look like, in my opinion. But somehow it doesn't match. I don't know how well it fits together, but I want it to be so. I'm acting randomly and look what I've got. It's almost a cube, but it's got a leg sticking out. Okay, let's figure this out now. What do we have to do to get this leg where we want it to be? We need to put this part, this foot, right here. But keeping the shape of the cube. It's hard enough to do that. Okay. I can do that. But I've already done a lot to him. Look, his life has been rough. He doesn't look very fresh, but nevertheless, we have already grasped the main challenge and the main secret, the main complexity of this Holmes. Hell, a really complicated puzzle. It's a real puzzle. It's not just a brain teaser, it's also a leg breaker, hand breaker, and a body grinder. Look what I did to him. It's some chiropractor's training machine. It looks funny. I understand that Holmes feel not very pleasant now, but this is the life how it is. When you move from your parents to an apartment. Now he's trying to fit in there. Look, it's fun. It's almost it. I think I'm close. Very close. I'm so close, but I don't understand how to solve it. I have no idea. It has to be sideways, like this and like this. Jeez, look at the half of the side here. This block should be somewhere here. I don't see any prospects, to be honest. I'm very close. The only thing left to do is to find the right position of these feet, if we can call them so. It seems that you just have to squeeze everything tight like this, and it will fit, but no. If only the base of this foot was on the edge. I need to do everything I can do to get it there. Then everything would be wonderful. Holmes. To solve this puzzle, I need to use deduction. I also think there are several ways to solve this puzzle. There are many details and many variants of their location. So there may be several solutions. Well. But I cannot even find one. Jeez, how? It's been 20 minutes, it's impossible. I really don't like it. I'm very tired. Guys, subscribe to my friend's channel about customization. He's an artist and he creates amazing stuff. Please tell me. I don't know what to do. This puzzle looks like it's childish and stupid, but in fact it is almost impossible to solve it. How is that? It's a very rare thing that a puzzle looks simple, but it's so hard to solve it that it's even hard to imagine. Maybe there is another option. What? And this was possible? See? Only half is left in an empty space. As you can see, the legs and feet are the only place with a short neckline. This is a normal neckline and it's the same size everywhere, but there is one that's short here. And if we combine these two short ones like this, then here is this. Oh, it fits perfectly, and 1.5 is left on the other side, and on that 1.5 we have this leg. Wow, that's cool. Maybe that's the secret of this puzzle. But now I really need to put the other foot right here. They will be in one line, that's for sure. As always, I lack literally a bit. What a fair. This puzzle turned to be so cruel, so small and so funny at first glance. It's impossible. Help me, please. I'm freezing, I'm hungry, I wanna go home, and you even don't hit the like button. I'm trying. It's madness. For some reason, this puzzle is the most difficult of the last months. Why is it so? Why? I've been solving so complex things, Fort Knox, Pyramid, and so on, and I solved them, but I can't cope with this one. What the hell? It is so simple, wooden, and funny. I will cope with you. Never underestimate things that look not serious. This is really serious. 40 minutes. Guys, I solved Quest Pyramid in 40 minutes. And I can't solve this one. Why are you laughing? My cameraman is laughing because I can't solve it. You won't go home until I solve it. Why are you so happy? I wanna go home. I'm freezing. I'm hungry. I think I will find the right solution just by accident. Although I've been trying so hard and I got the idea of this puzzle, but here I won't solve it without trying different options. Sooner or later you just need to find the right option, and that's it. Damn, I've already tried everything! Look at this! How? To solve this miracle of nature at least in an hour. Guys, it's amazing. I see something. It remains to put it here. And what? Will I do it? Really? Yes! 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 Ha! That's it! 1 hour exactly. Really? I should have said I want to solve it in 10 minutes. And how? I did it! God, look! What a cruel puzzle! Really, these things have come into place. Guys, this puzzle is unlike any puzzle I have ever solved. It's completely different. It's just a catastrophically complicated puzzle, and I'm very happy that I could solve it. I hope you liked this puzzle and liked my suffering, so please hit the like button under this video and subscribe to my channel. Also watch other puzzle videos on my channel and follow the link in the description to my friend's channel. That was Cubastic and Sherlock Holmes. Bye everyone and have a good time. 1 hour. Can you imagine? It's tough.